noticed before when I was playing on the radio, it sounds good, but I'm not really sure if it goes with the whole Brent's pot hour. Houre. Brent's pot hour. Houre. So I was thinking I was gonna talk about some stuff, cause I was thinking, well, I think that the thing that has affected me the most lately has been Charles Manson's death. I mean, I knew eventually Charles Manson and Tex Watson and the family would all die or whatever, but I guess Charles Manson was, I didn't think he was, I thought he was healthy. I didn't think he was unhealthy, but so, and I mean, I don't know. He was, because I believe, like everybody else did, you know, in the beginning, that Charles Manson had done this helter skelter and everything like that. And I mean, but once you start looking into it and everything like that, I mean, like, the first thing that set things off for me was finding out that Charles Manson wasn't even at Roman Polanski's house the night that Sharon Tate died. Charles Manson wasn't even there. So it's like, how are you connecting him to that crime? You're saying that these people got told to do it? Well, I mean, they never killed anybody before. They went out on at least 4 creepy crawlies before with Charles Manson and nobody died. So why did somebody die when Charles Manson wasn't there? Right? Because of Tex Watson. Tex Watson did it. I mean, Tex Watson set it all up and everything like that, and it had to happen because of, well, I don't really want to get into why. Because when you investigate, when you find out who all is involved and everything like that, just, you gotta let it go after that. Because it starts getting dangerous and people will start giving you a phone call. I'm dead serious. People will start calling you if you start looking too deep into, because people get involved. Certain people get involved. I'm dead serious. I'm totally dead serious. I mean, if you don't believe in any kind of conspiracy at all or whatever, and you want to find out if there's a conspiracy, start investigating the Helter Skelter case and Charles Manson and stuff like that. And I mean, when you get to a certain point or whatever, people will start giving you a phone call and asking what you're doing and what your beliefs are and stuff. But you got to post stuff. I mean, you can't just do it and just be like, well, you know, nobody's ever contacted me. Well, you haven't put your message out at all. I mean, it's only because I was putting my message out, you know, because I was saying, I'm like the only person out here that says Charles Manson is not fucking guilty of anything. I mean, he didn't do anything. The day before, he cut off a guy's ear. This guy that had stolen from Bobby Beausoleil, and then that had a gun. Bobby was scared of him because he had a gun. Right? And he got Charles involved because the other guy had a gun. And Charles was like, I just got out of the joint. I don't want to go back. I don't want to get involved. And he's like, but the guy has a gun, you know? And so Charlie did get involved and ended up cutting the guy's ear off. And then I guess later, Bobby killed the guy. So, but Charles didn't kill the guy, and Charles wasn't there when the guy was actually killed. So, I don't know how Charles would get connected to that crime either. And he wasn't there when Lino and Rosemary LaBianca were killed. Supposedly he tied him up. I'm not exactly sure how he tied him up, but supposedly he tied him up, and then he left. But he didn't kill anybody. Okay? Charles Manson didn't kill anybody on that. I mean, I don't know if he did in prison. I don't know, you know, you can't bring anything else into this. We're only talking about Helter Skelter, and maybe the day before when the guy's ear got cut off. Maybe you could include that in the 3 days, but they're trying, I mean, I just think an innocent man was wrongly accused, and then, I mean, everybody involved automatically latched onto the belief that it was all Charles. But Charles didn't have a whole lot to do with it all. Okay. Well, see, I might be dark. I might have been dark that whole time because I let it go to my screensaver, but it's dark. I noticed it's dark. I didn't mean to do that. I'm learning as I'm going. Hasn't it gotten better? Haven't I improved from, because I used to give super long, those silences though were for like my internal health, because I needed to adapt to this, because it's a completely different not atmosphere, but it just feels different when you know that the things that you're saying are going to be broadcast to people that you don't know and looked at by doctors that you haven't seen yet. Scientists that'll be able to pinpoint your weak points. Okay, well, this is Brent's Pot Hour, and here's Guinness extra stout. This is a treat. Enjoy a Guinness. And coffee, instant coffee. You basically use Folgers instant coffee and creamer. And this is an inside joke, but okay, and okay, I'm not even gonna try to read it to you, but you see, I noticed before it was in the shadow, but here you see how small that writing is? This is a candy cone though. Indica. Candy cone. Indica. Oh wait, it's a little bit bigger actually. This is 47.4% THC. This 0.64 CBD. CBD is medicine. Oh. Now cannabinoid total is 47.4%. THC total is 38.9%. THCA 40.3, I think. See, I don't know all the numbers after that. I don't know exactly what those other numbers mean, but maybe someday I'll figure them out. Stash Box in Auburn. Stash Box in Auburn. They have the best selection. They have the greatest product. By far the greatest product I've experienced. This is Indica. This is the Indica. Candy cone. Okay, let's smoke this. Let's smoke this. And you know, when I light my joint, right, when I light it a couple times or whatever, because you want to get a full cherry when you're smoking a joint. It's not like when you're smoking a cigarette. You don't just want to light it on one side and let it burn up the whole way through, because you don't want your joint to get uneven. So you want your joint to have a full cherry, right? So I spin my joint in my mouth, but I mean other people do other things, take it out and light it in, and then whatever, you know. But you just want to have a full cherry when you're smoking a joint. That's just some advice. Okay. It's smooth. I mean, it's smooth. It's not making me, but that's a lie, because this isn't exactly smooth. Because if I smoke, after I take a couple of hits of it, then I get to the point where I'm like, ah! I'm to that point right now where if I take another hit, this feels like I'm right on the edge of you know, you don't actually, well, I have before. I've puked before, but I think I had something bad in my stomach and it made me puke it up. And I was thinking, well, maybe that, but it happened again after that. So, but I didn't puke. I've only puked once. The first time when I felt like I had something bad in my stomach or whatever, it was like hot in my stomach, and I puked it up. And then I've gotten that feeling, but I haven't actually thrown up, you know. So, but it feels good sometimes, and I'm thinking maybe sometimes that my lungs want me to purge, you know, whatever is in the, because whatever's stuck, you want to get out, you know. Because if there's something like burning a cancer in your lung or whatever, you want to get that out of you, right? That's why pot is. But you don't want to like strain your lung. Your lungs are muscles. You don't want to strain them. You know, if you're kind of new to smoking pot, this is really heavy pot. I'm serious. This is for advanced stages. This is it for advanced stages of pot smoking. These candy cones, I wouldn't mess with these. If you're a new pot smoker, these will fuck you up. These will really fuck you up. I mean, but pot isn't like it. Pot's something that you recover from. I mean, within a couple hours or whatever. It's not like alcohol. You just get so fucked up. You're so fucked up that these will totally fuck you up. Because I'm kind of fucked up, and I mean, I've been smoking a long time. So somebody that's new, but you don't want to ruin yourself either too early, I don't think. Well, just do how you smoke however you want. How about that? How about you make yourself happy? How about I don't control your life? I just try to give you advice to lead you in the paths of righteousness, and keep you on God's good side, because God is the one that we're looking to make happy. Do I make God happy by smoking? Do I make God happy? It's my whole life about making God. It is everything I learn. You know, what does God think about the things that I know? What does my knowledge matter to God? What does it matter to me? No, what does it matter to God what I know? Why would it matter to God? everything that I know. I'm not really sure. Oh shit, I did it again, didn't I? It's black. I forget when the thing is on that screensaver. You need to remember. Well, okay. I just wanted to make a quick video, catch up. This is Brent Waller reporting from Bunny Lake, Station 1. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, this is Brent's Pot Hour, by the way.